Leo, welcome back. You have magic out here. A beautiful oracle message about you using your power. It reminds me of the alchemist. It reminds me of the magician. You taking your power and using it to create what it is that you want in your life. This is a very powerful time. You have a lot of power to create and manifest whatever it is that you want. I'm going to get some tarot cards out here to get a little bit more information about what spirit wants to communicate with you. But it has been brought to my attention that there is someone masquerading as me. I will never reach out to you to do a personal reading. I'm actually not open for readings, so please caution and arm yourself against people who are DMing you, wanting to connect with you for a reading using my image and my likeness. If that has happened to you, please report them and also block them. All right, friends, welcome back to the space. Let's get rolling. So magic is out here, Leo. What a beautiful energy to be in. It's a magical time. The magic card is the number 3 that's associated with it on this card. And that's a time of growth and expansion, using your power, your desire, your ambition to grow something or expand something. So that you might be going through something right now where you are deciding that you want something more. But let's get the cards to tell us a little bit more. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about why magic is out here. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, for my lovely Leo here. You may be around some folks who have a little bit of drama going on, trying to tell other people who to be or how to think. It could be related to identity. It could be your significant other, or again, people that you're working with, a team of people where people are just not really seeing each other, to hear each other and to understand each other right now. So a little bit of conflict happening right now, kind of a volatile time. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about why the 5 of Wands is here for Leo. And this is also your energy for me as a reader as well. So you also possibly are using your voice in a way that you hadn't before. This is a very exciting time. I do feel that I'm speaking to someone who might be in media or entertainment, or this has something to do with you entering into a market or expanding in some type of market, career, some type of business venture, entrepreneurial project where you are competing to be heard and to be seen. So this kind of feels like the energy too. Some of you out there, Leo, you might be traveling to take on a new opportunity, a new project, a new job. So this is a very interesting energy right now. Exciting times for those of you who are in some type of industry, or you're doing some work where it's just by nature of the job that pushes people to compete for a position or to be seen and to be heard. This feels like media, news, entertainment, blogging, vlogging, sales, for example. But this is a fast moving energy that you're in. Communication likely coming through fast, changes happening for you very rapidly. And Leo, what I'm sensing is that a lot of it has been because of what you've been manifesting, what you've been praying for, and what you've been creating. God, angel, spirit guides, what advice do you have for Leo in this magical time where things are moving quite rapidly, where there might be a little bit of conflict, a little bit of competition? God, angel, spirit guides, what is the advice that you have for lovely Leo here? Let's see. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay, we have 1 out here. All right. This feels like use your power wisely. This also feels like stand your ground kind of energy. Get really clear about what it is that you want, who you are, and stand solid in that, especially because it feels like there is some changing times here. Conflict, maybe people telling people who to be, how to be. For those of you, Leo, where you feel like you're being asked to change who you are, you know, this is all about you. This is a magical time in your life. So this kind of is a reminder that you get to reinforce your power. You are who you are and stand in your faith. You see the Emperor here in red here. And, you know, for some of you, the energy that's coming through right now, maybe you haven't gotten the correspondence that things are about to start turning around, or this fast moving energy coming in, or communication that's coming in fast. And so some of you are looking over your career or what it is that you've been building just in your life. It could be relationships as well. And you're wondering if this is going to grow. This is a sign that whatever you're invested in, your time and your energy, it is likely to grow. However, what's important here, Leo, is that you must trust the process. It's not going to happen overnight. but you want to solidify yourself in what it is that you are creating and stand by it and stand strong. Now I'm going to get a final message out here to see if there's anything coming here in the near future that you need to be aware of. Guide angel, spirit guides, what is it that Leo need to be aware of in the near future, in the coming week or in the coming weeks? Guide angel, spirit guides for Leo, please. Anything else? What do you want Leo to know? Ooh, there's some breakthrough here. There may be this feeling of wanting to walk away and move forward into something that feels more exciting to you. This feels like a caution. This feels like a caution. Pay attention to things that make sense, that are reasonable, that are rational in terms of information coming in, because I'm talking to a Leo right now where it feels like there is a strong vibe that someone is wanting to let go of some plan that you had in motion a while ago, some investment that you had in motion. It's not turning, the investment is not returning the way that you thought that it would. And so for some of you, you're willing to just kind of move on and move out of it. And so this always feels like a caution energy for me when I see the Knight of Wands here, because it's a fickle energy. It changes course before things can grow, right? It turns its back on things before things can kind of show up and grow. And so in the advice position, it's about holding your space, trusting the process as an emperor would, have foresight, have knowing, and allow what it is that you're working on to grow. You have the power here. This is a magical time here. Spirit has not left you. You are not alone. Everything that you're working to build is in a process of growing. And again, you have not been left alone in this. Leo, that's what I have for you. I love you, and I hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.